This is Tim Bryce with my column titled, Win or Lose, What Will Happen After the Election? Something concerns me as we approach the 2020 election, specifically the ramifications of the outcome. I don't believe President Trump will lose, but what if he did? And what would happen if the Democrats lose? Assuming the Republicans lose and the Democrats take control of the White House and Congress, there is little doubt they would push their socialist agenda, something abhorrent to every red-blooded Republican, as well as a lot of independents and moderate Democrats. Over the last 3 years, we have watched the Democrats resist the president. We have seen numerous attempts of obstruction, delays in appointments, false accusations and charges, and tying up executive action in the courts. We all know where the president had hoped to be by this time, and he has accomplished many things, but the fact remains the Democrats have successfully slowed his agenda. In doing so, they have provided the Republicans with a blueprint on how to push back against the Democrats' agenda. Should the Democrats win, the Republicans will likely push back by giving the Democrats a taste of their own medicine. This, of course, will cause the Democrats to cry foul. Nevertheless, the country will have to experience 4 more years where nothing will be accomplished, just as it has under the current 116th Congress. This should disturb everyone, as there is still an enormous amount of things to be addressed, such as infrastructure, immigration, health care, the federal debt, and much, much more, none of which is being addressed by the 116th Congress, or the 115th for that matter. The biggest difference between the Democrats and the GOP is the news media, which has formed an unholy alliance with the Democrats and will do their bidding for them. If the Republicans win, the media will continue their attacks on them. Should the Democrats win, they will still attack the GOP and hold the Democrats blameless for everything. A Republican win means the Democrats will continue their policy of harassment, but their spirit will be somewhat broken, as the party will certainly not be unified and fractured between the far left and moderates. I'm also concerned we might see more violence from such groups as Antifa and others. Should the Republicans lose, I cannot imagine anyone from the party allowing the Second Amendment to be subjugated, and will resist giving up their weapons. All of this could turn rather ugly. I guess what I'm driving at, regardless of who wins next year, the policy of harassment will continue unabated. Obviously, this is not what we sent politicians to Washington, D.C. to do. What concerns me is that we have been conditioned to believe this is an acceptable form of operating a government. As an old systems man, I can tell you authoritatively, it is not. This is the swamp the president has been talking about for quite some time, and it needs to be drained. Friends, keep the faith. This is Tim Bryce in Palm Harbor, Florida. Follow me on the internet at timbryce.com.